Oh, man. Let me tell you, folks, if that game is any kind of indication, the championship match is going to be something to behold. Tell your friends to tell their friends to get on the internet right now, load up this stream wherever they may be watching it from. I don't care if it's in their homes, out in the woods, or anywhere. Get them to this stream right now because we are about to crown a world champion. Let's take a look at the matchup that we will have here this afternoon. It will be Pome, the global qualifier champion, taking on Tomo-kun, the Japan champion. These two players have been absolutely phenomenal players throughout their WBSC eBaseball Power Pros career. Pome, an absolute beast in online matches. Tomo-kun, one of the most consistent players in online matches. These are two heavyweights of the Power Pros community going at it for a chance to be crowned world champion. This is going to be a fantastic matchup. It's going to be a best-of-3 matchup. So the first player to win 2 games will take home the hardware today. Let's meet both of our championship participants right now.
褒めです。海外の選手と戦えるのを楽しみにしています。絶対に勝つぞ。
私の名前はともくんです。昨年 E プレミア12で世界一を逃してしまったので、今年は絶対世界一になると決めてここにやってきました。絶対世界一になります。
All right, there are your final 2 competitors of the day. Pome on the left, Tomo-kun on the right. Pome will have home field advantage for this best of 3. Tomo-kun will be on the road for games 1 and 3. Pome will have the home field for games 1 and 3. So this is the first time in quite a long time that we have had a best of 3 in any international finals competition here for WBSC eBaseball Power Pros. This is going to be very, very interesting to see how these players want to play this. If they want to ban the same players, if they want to just any strategy here with a best of 3 series. I'm very curious to see what they're going to do, if they're even going to change up anything here. So now for Tomo-kun, who will be on the road for game 1, has a little bit of a decision to make. Komasaka's on purple mood. Looks like we might see a change out there potentially, but I don't think there might be. I mean, Komasaka's just that good of a bat to have in the lineup still, despite the purple mood. Kagami will be in center field. Data will be at catcher. Kusano at third. Vanguard in left. Daigo will be the pitcher. Ochiai at first. Kanahara in right. Tanakayama at short. And Komasaka at second base here in game number 1 of this best of 3. Meanwhile, it will be... who's going to be the ban here? It might be Daigo Getsu, and it looks like it will be. So it'll be Otani on the mound for Pome here in game 1. We'll see what kind of a lineup he wants to put out here. He's got a couple of red mood players in Kirill and Kusano. He's got Yabe on purple mood on the bench. Nagase is on red mood, but that's probably not going to matter. Nagase might not be in the game unless there's like a defensive substitution. So taking a look at the rosters here, Kirill might be in left field, Kagami in center. Vanguard will not be the DH, however, he is going to get the start in right. Otani will bat third and pitch. Tomazawa will be the shortstop and bat fifth. Vanguard will bat fourth. Dato will be the catcher and bat sixth. Kusano at third and batting seventh. Ochiai at first and batting eighth. And Chirai will bat ninth at second base. This is going to be an absolute banger of a match between two of the best players in WBSC eBaseball Power Pros. Once again, this is a best of 3. The first player to win 2 will take home the hardware. Both players look like they're ready to go for game number 1 of this best of 3. And here we go. The World Championship, the World Finals Championship game starts now between Pome and Tomo-kun. And there is Ohtani on the mound for Pome to get things started here today. There's Tomazawa. He's going to be the starting shortstop as we get things going here in game number 1. Shohei Ohtani on the mound for Pome. We have seen him quite a bit today. There's been a lot of strats deployed against him as well. We'll see which one Tomo-kun is going to go with. See how he tries to drain Ohtani's stamina this time around. He did so effectively against Compass in the semifinals en route to the 12-2 victory. Pome did very well doing the same against Higi Yurine in his 9-3 win. These are 2 titans of Power Pros, and they are ready to go. Kuya Kagami to lead things off, and the first pitch is a strike on the outside corner. The 0-1 from Ohtani. Swing and a miss for strike 2 on the sweeper. The 0-2 from Ohtani. Sweeper way outside for ball 1. The 1-2 on the way from Ohtani. He waits. He delivers. Fork ball missing low in the dirt. 2-2. The wind and the 2-2. Fork ball popped up into center field. Kirill coming in from right field. He can't make the dive. It's a leadoff single for Kagami. Just past the dive of Kirill. Foster in right field just barely missed it by inches. So here is Daisuke Data. His pickoff attempt is not in time. Ohtani shakes off the sign now with a pickoff attempt. Nothing there. First pitch. Swing and a drive. Way back. Left center field. And gone. 2-run homer for Daisuke Data. 2-0 Tomo-kun. And a rousing start to this ball game. Here is Kentaro Kusano. 1-0. The count and the pitch from Ohtani. In there for a strike with the sweeper. 1-1. The count and the pitch way inside for ball 2. 2-1. The count now the pitch, and that one's flown into right field. Kirill is there in his tracks, makes the grab for out number 1. So here is Bowman Vanguard. Ohtani waits, shakes off the side. Now he delivers. Just missing inside with the sweeper. 1-0. The 1-0. Just missing again. Vanguard having to dance out of the way of a couple of sweepers there. 2-0 pitch. In there for strike 1, right where he wanted it. 2-1 the count and the pitch. In there for strike 2. Pome dotting those edges right now. 2-2 the count and the pitch. Inside for ball 3. Trying to get Vanguard to chase. Payoff pitch from Ohtani. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 gone here in the first. And a big strikeout there from Ohtani. 2 outs here in the top of the first. And here is Daigo Getsu, his starting pitcher. First pitch on the way, swing and a miss. He was nowhere near that one for strike 1. The 0-1 from Ohtani, another one, this one taken inside, 1-1. The 1-1 from Ohtani, in there for strike 2. Ohtani waits and delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and down goes Daigo Getsu to end the first inning, but Tomo-kun gets on the board first with a 2-run homer. And it's 2-0 as we go bottom of the first. And there is Daigo Getsu for Tomo-kun. Getting ready to face off with Pome. And Kirill Foster will lead things off. The first pitch. just missing inside for ball one. The 1-0. In there on the high outside corner, 1-1. The pitch from Daigo Getsu misses high. 2-1 the count, and the pitch in there for strike two. Medium height there. That would have been a great pitch to hit. 2-2, way high, and the count goes full. 3-2 the count, and the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to short. That might have been close to ball four, and it's one out here in the bottom of the first. So now the Daigo Getsu shuffle will get started in earnest as we get things going here in the bottom of the first. And we will see a base runner coming up with Kagami being intentionally walked here very soon by Tadashi Ochiai, who's coming in to back in this ball game. The 2-0. Swing and a drive! Way back and gone! Palme with back-to-back home runs! 3-2! 2 home runs off of 2 Daigo Getsu fastballs! And Palme turns the tables here in the bottom of the first. 1-1 the pitch from Daigo Getsu, just a bit outside for ball 2. The 2-1, just missing low and away. 3-1 the count, the pitch. In there for strike 2 on the high outside corner. 3-2 the pitch, swinging the ground ball up the middle and through for a base hit. 1 out single there for Daisuke Data. Now here's Kusano. The first pitch just a bit low and in, 1-0. The 1-0, a bit high, but finds the zone, 1-1. The 1-1, just missing inside, 2-1. Data not the fastest runner on first, and he looks at ball 3. 3-1 on the way, swing and a drive, way back, and Palme is locked in the bottom of the first. 5-2 the score here in the bottom of the first, and a massive home run there. 3 home runs in this inning for Palme, and here is Ochiai. He looks at strike 1. The 1-1 on the way, just a bit low for ball 2. 2-1 the count, the pitch, just a bit low for ball 3. The 3-1 on the way, swing and a drive, way back, it's home run derby once again for Palme. 6-2 here in the bottom of the first as Tomazawa looks at ball 1. The 1-0 in there for strike 1. And Daigo Getsu's stamina really running on fumes here. And there's a ground ball to short to Nakayama to first in time for the second out. Tomo-kun's going to have a lot of work to do here in the rest of this ball game. Genki Chirai is going to be pinch hit for. Here is Shinzo Nomi. First pitch on the way, and that one just misses low. The 1-0. In there for strike 1. The 1-1 from Daigo Getsu, just a bit low for ball 2. The 2-1 to Nomi, just a bit low. Oh, that was very close to being strike 2, but it's not. 3-1 the pitch, in there for strike 2 on the lower inside corner. The 3-2 from Daigo, swinging a line drive right at Nakayama to retire the side. But a 6-run inning for Palme puts him up 6-2 as we go to the top of the second. And Tomo-kun's going to have a lot of work to do against Otani. He's going to have to really drain that stamina now. So here we go, Tadashi Ochiai, ready to go here in the top of the second. Otani Shakes off the sign once again. Now delivers. Just missing inside 1-0. The 1-0 from Ochi, swinging a line drive right at Nomi for out number 1. So here is Izuru Kanehara, the right fielder. See what kind of a defense Pome wants to put on here. Goes with the opposite field hit defense. See how that works out for him. First pitch on the way. Forkball driven into center field. Kagami going back. He won't get it. It's over his head and off the wall it goes. Kanehara is going to have a 1-out double. And a base runner for Tomo-kun here in the top of the second. Tanaka Yama might be pinch hit for here. Yamino is going to come in to pinch hit as Tomo-kun needs runs and he needs them quickly here in game 1. First pitch on the way, just missing inside for ball 1. The 1-0, just a bit outside for ball 2. Otani waiting, now delivers, swinging a high fly ball, right field, way back, right center, and it clears the fence! Ball go far! 2-run shot, and it's 6-4. Oh, there's a couple of massive runs back for Tomo-kun. And here is Shun Komasaka. He lines the first pitch in the right center field. That's going to get past Kirill and go all the way to the wall. Komasaka on purple mood has a double with 1 out. And here is Kagami back to the top of the lineup. And Otani right at about a 4th stamina right now. See what Tomo-kun wants to do here. First pitch on the way, fork ball, low for ball 1. The 1-0, swinging a line drive right at the third baseman Kusano for out number 2. And here is Daisuke Data, 2-run homer, his first time up, which gave Tomo-kun the 2-0 lead, and he looks at strike 1. Komasaka, very good base runner on second base, looks at the sweeper for ball 1. The 1-1, in there for strike 2. Otani with a massive pitch coming as Tomo-kun wipes the sweat off the hands. This is one of those games where any moisture is gonna possibly affect things. 1-2, the count, the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3, and Pome keeps the damage to just the 2 runs. 6-4 in favor of Pome as we go to the bottom of the second. And he's looking to get some more insurance runs before the top of the third here in game 1. First pitch on the way in there for a strike. The 0-1 to Kirill, just a bit low and away, 1-1. Now Daigo Getsu's stamina is going to be something to watch here if Tomo-kun can get a couple of runs here. Swinging a fly ball into right center field. Kagami is under it for out number 1. So that'll bring up Pome's Kagami. First pitch on the way, just a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0 on the way, misses low, 2-0. 2-0 on the way from Daigo in there for strike 1. 2-1 on the way, swinging a line drive. Oh, goes with the contact hit right at the last second and gets a base hit with 1 out. So Kagami, a base runner here for Pome here in the bottom of the second. That one will be strike 1 to Vanguard. The 0-1 from Daigo Getsu, a bit low and in for ball 1. The 1-1 in there for strike 2. Huge 2-strike pitch coming from Daigo. Here it is. Splitter misses inside. 2-2, the count, the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. Could be 2. Kusano will not get the out at second. He'll get the out at first, and it's 2 gone. Runner in scoring position now for Pome. Here's Otani. First pitch misses high and away. 1-0, the count, the pitch in there for strike 1. The 1-1 in there for strike 2. The 1-2. Swinging a ground ball, broken back, grounded to short. Komasaka with the throw in time, and the side is retired. And Tomo-kun will have one more shot here in the top of the third of game number 1. He will have Kusano, Vanguard, and Daigo Getsu due up here in the top of the third. And will we see a pitching change here from Pome? As Otani's stamina is almost gone. And Reibukai is coming in to pitch for Pome. So Daigo Getsu is out, Reibukai is in. And we'll see how this one goes here as we head to the top of the third. Kusano to lead things off, the first pitch on the way inside with the shoot ball. Count is 1-0. The pitch on the way in there with the shoot ball for strike one. Reibukai does have the Tyrant ability, and he watches that one go inside for ball two. Another quick pause for a little hydration for Tomo-kun. Hydration, as we've said this entire tournament, it's important. Everybody loves water. 2-1. The count to Kusano. Swinging a fly ball into center. Should be playable for Kagami, and it is for out number one. So here is Vanguard, the left fielder. First pitch on the way. Misses inside, 1-0. The 1-0 on the way in there for strike one. Watch for Slugger's defense is on here for Pome. The 1-1. In there for strike two, right on that inside edge. The 1-2 coming up from Reibukai. He sweeps the leg in front of the plate and now gets ready for the 1-2. The wind and the pitch. Swinging a ground ball left side to short. Tomozawa has it, throws, got him. Two gone. And that brings up the pitcher, Daigo Getsu, and will we see a pinch hitter here? He's got Sanban Matsu, he's got Nubis, he's got quite a few options here. What does Tomo-kun go with here with 2 outs in the top of the third? Does he go Sanban? Does he go Nubis? He's got Ochiai up, Katahara in the hole with 2 outs. What is he going to do here? And it looks like he's going to ride with Daigo Getsu. Here we go. 2 outs here in the top of the third. The first pitch on the way inside with the shoot ball, 1-0. The 1-0 from Reibukai. Misses inside, 2-0. The wind and the 2-0. That one in. Ooh, that one just missed inside. 3-0 now on Daigo Getsu. The 3-0. Goes with the shoot ball, throws the strike there. 3-1. Reibukai waits. And now we're waiting some more. Oh, this is a mental battle here between these two titans of Japan. Who is going to come out on top in this battle of the minds? 3-1. And the pitch. Swinging a high fly ball in the right center field. Way back. Kirilla's back to the track, to the wall. It's off the wall. And Daigo Getsu is going to rumble on in with a 2-out double. And Tomo-kun still alive here in game one. And I would imagine there might be a pinch runner in Daigo Getsu's future. But now you got to think here a little bit, because Tomo-kun does not have a lot of pitchers left, because he's used Fukamizu, I do believe. Kiba's off the roster. He's got Yamino. He's got Tanaka Yama. He's got Zenzai. He doesn't have a lot of pitching options left on the roster here. So now he needs to figure out what he wants to do with Ochiai here. So he can't really pinch run for Daigo Getsu because you don't have a lot of pitching options left on the roster right now. This is very, very interesting here. This could mean something. Really giving this one some thought, and Ochiai is going to stay in. Here we go. First pitch from Reibukai in there for strike one. Daigo Getsu, not the fleetest of foot on second base, and that one's inside for ball one. The 1-1 on the way. Swing the line drive, right field, base hit. Will they try it with Daigo Getsu? He will stay at third. And that is gonna maybe be important here, because you couldn't pinch run for Daigo Getsu without putting in an inferior pitcher. Now you see how this kind of affects things here. So now we got runners on first and third with 2 outs. Ochiai on first, Daigo Getsu on third. Here is Kanahara. And reminder, this is still just game 1, folks. There is still possibly 2 more games to go in this. And now Ochiai looks like he's going to be pinch ran for, and it's going to be Zenzai. So now an extra base hit might score the 2 runs that they need. But can Kanahara deliver? First pitch, line drive, left field, and foul to the left side. 1-1. Pickoff attempt, nothing there. Another pickoff. Oh, that was a bit closer that time, and Zenzai back in. Another pickoff, and Zenzai in again. The 1-1. Now the runner goes. Throw on down. She's safe. And now a base hit ties this ball game. Count is 2-1. The pitch. Low for ball 3. Count goes 3-1 on Kanahara. The wide and the pitch. Well, ground ball to short. This should do it. And Tomazawa gets the throw in time. And Pome will take game 1 of this best of 3. Six to 4, the final score here in game number 1. And Pome takes a 1-0 lead here in the series. This series not done quite yet. So, oh my goodness, what a win for Pome, a gutsy win for Pome as he holds off a late rally from Tomokun, and he is now 1 game away from winning the world championship. What a win there. And it really came down to those 6 runs in the bottom of the first inning, that home run derby that Pome had. What a hitting performance that he had there in the bottom of the first off of Otani. Ooh, boy. So now in game number 2, the sides will switch. It will be Tomokun at home, Pome away. Can he complete the victory as the road team now? This is going to be interesting to see how he does it. So game 2 coming up here very, very shortly. I am looking forward to seeing how this one concludes. But Pome, 1 game away from the world title. Oh boy. And while we wait for game 2, let's hear from our friends at let's go to a break real quick. Let's go to our friends at All right, man. We got to say, the city of Raleigh has just been absolutely fantastic to us all weekend. A big shout out to the city of Raleigh. They have been fantastic hosts for this World Finals. So let's go ahead and get you ready here for game number 2 of our championship game. The players will switch sides. Pome on the right side of your screen, Tomo-kun on the left. Pome with a 1-0 lead. He is looking to go undefeated in the tournament and complete an undefeated tournament and win this world championship. Here we go. Both players getting ready to get their rosters going. We'll see if they go with the same bands as they had in game number 1. Should be interesting to see how this goes. So once again, Pome will be the road team, Tomo-kun the home team here in game 2. And let's see, who's the band going to be? It looks like it's going to be Kiba once again going to get the band treatment from Pome on Tomo-kun's roster. So Daigo Getsu will be the starting pitcher once again for Tomo-kun. And right now, Fukamizu in the starting lineup, I'd imagine he's going to be moved around a little bit. Vanguard going to go into left. Daigo Getsu moving to the 6th spot in the lineup for right now. Fukamizu being moved up to 5. So I think this might be the first time we've seen Fukamizu in a lineup so far. But Kanahara still on the bench too. Will we see Kanahara come in for Tomo-kun here? No, we are going to see Fukamizu in the starting lineup here for Tomo-kun. So meanwhile, it's going to be Reibu Kai getting the band treatment on Pome's roster by Tomo-kun. So Otani will be the starting pitcher once again. And we'll see what Pome wants to do here with Horisugi. And no, they're gonna take him out for Vanguard. So Kirill's gonna start in left, Kagami in center, Vanguard in right. Otani will be on the mound to pitch. Tomazawa at short, Daisuke Data behind the plate, Kusano at third, Ochiai at first, and Chirai at second. So once again, this is going to be game number 2 of this best of 3 championship game. Pome has a 1-0 lead in the series. If he wins this game, he wins the World Championship. If Tomo-kun wins this, we will be going to a winner-take-all game number 3. Some exciting stuff going down here in the championship game of the WBSC eBaseball Series 2025 World Finals, presented by Visit Raleigh. And it looks like both players are making the finishing touches on their lineups. We are ready to go. And here we go for game number 2 for Pome in Tomo-kun. It comes down to this. If Tomo-kun wins, we go to a game 3. If Pome wins, we have a champion. Who will it be? So there's a look at the starting pitcher, Daigo Getsu. As we get started here in the top of the first, it'll be Kirill Foster to lead things off against one of the fastest fastball pitchers in the game, Daigo Getsu. And we got some epic music on the docket here today. You know, you gotta love these. You gotta love the soundtracks that the games have here in Power Pros. They are absolutely bangers. So here we go. Kirill Foster to lead things off in the top of the first. And the first pitch on the way is just a bit low for ball 1. The 1-0 from Daigo Getsu is just a bit outside 2-0. The 2-0 to Kirill in there for strike 1. 2-1. The pitch. In there for strike 2 on the high inside corner. The 2-2 from Daigo, and that one's a high fly ball in the left center field. Vanguard going back. It is playable, and he'll make the grab for out number 1. So now we're going to see the Daigo Getsu shuffle happen as Fukamizu will step onto the mound here very briefly. Not sure if he wants to pitch to Pome with Fukamizu. That would be an interesting little wrinkle to the Daigo Getsu shuffle. By bet you anything, it's going to be an intentional walk to Kagami here. Oh, he's pitching to him. He's pitching to him. Strike one. And that one's inside for ball one. He is pitching the Fukamizu. Oh boy, here we go. And there's a fly ball in the left field, and that one's foul. So you have Daigo Getsu in right field here, as that one's low for ball two. 2-2 on the way from Fukamizu, and there's a ground ball to third. It's a fair ball. Kusano with the throw, and it's in time. Oh, great strategy here by Tomo-kun. First pitch on the way, just a bit inside for ball one. The 1-0 on the way, but now you leave right field a little bit exposed out there, I would feel. 2-0 on the way, and that one just misses inside for ball three. 3-0 on the way, in there for strike one. 3-1 from Fukamizu, in there for strike two on the inside edge. Full count from Fukamizu. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball. Softly to short. Might be a tough play for Tanakayama. The throw is in time. And that will retire the side here in the top of the first. Oh boy. Some strategery there to get things started here in game two. Tomo-kun pitching Fukamizu and taking a gamble with Daigo Getsu in right field. And the gamble pays off. For right now, more than likely we might see Daigo Getsu back on the mound in the second. I'm not sure though. We will see. So here is Otani on the mound for Pome here in the bottom of the first, as Kuya Kagami will step up to the plate. Otani fires and just misses for ball one. The 1-0 coming on the way from Otani. He waits. And now he delivers. Swinging a pop-up. Into center field. Kagami is there for out number one. So that'll bring up Bowman Vanguard, the center fielder. First pitch coming up from Otani. In there with the sweeper for strike one. Good start to the at-bat for Otani. The 0-1 and a big swing and a miss there from Tomo-kun. Strike two. The 0-2 from Otani, just a bit inside for ball one. The 1-2 on the way, swing and a drive, way back into center field, and Tomo-kun takes the first run of game two. Ball go far for Vanguard. And Kentaro Kusano will step to the dish now. With one out and the base is empty, Tomo-kun taking the first run of this ball game. First pitch on the way, in there with the sweeper for strike one. The 0-1. Just a bit inside with that sweeper at 150 kilometers per hour. Count even, 1-1. The pitch. Just a bit inside again with the sweeper, 2-1. Otani sets, fires. Swinging a line drive up the middle, and that one gets down for a base hit. And Kusano with a good contact hit right up the middle. He can do it all right now for Tomo-kun. So that brings up to Dashi Ochiai, the first baseman. Kusano on first with one out is a double play candidate here. First pitch on the way from Otani is in there, right on that inside edge with strike one. Good pitch there from Pome, and the 0-1. Just a bit inside for ball one. The 1-1. Swinging the ground ball right side. Oh, what a dive by Chirai. He goes to second for one, the relay. Oh, not in time for the double play. Oh, that would have been a sensational double play had the double play been churned. So that brings up Takeaki Fukamizu, who for right now is still the starting pitcher for Tomo-kun. Ochiai on first with two outs. Pickoff attempt to first, and Ochiai back in. 2 outs, first pitch in there for strike one on the sweeper. The 0-1. Swing and a miss for strike two. 0-2, another pickoff attempt, and Ochiai is back in, and Tomo-kun will have a little bit of a timeout here. Take a look at the roster coming up ahead. Take a look at the lineup, and here we go. The 0-2 coming up, and another pickoff attempt. Ochiai back in. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. And Pome will keep the damage to just 1 run as we go to the top of the second. Otani, Data, and Tomazawa due up after the home run by Vanguard. It will be Otani to lead things off here in the top of the second. And now the second part of the Daigo Getsu shuffle happening, I do believe, as Ochiai will go to right and Daigo will go to first here. Now, will we see an intentional walk of Otani here? No, he's going to pitch. And it's in there for strike one. So the right side of the field here, a bit of a liability on defense. 1-1 on the way, and that one just a bit outside for ball two. The 2-1 on the way, in there for strike two. So now with Ochiai in right field, Daigo at first, and there's a ground ball to short. To Nakayama with the throw, and Daigo Getsu! Look at Daigo Getsu at first base, reeling that one in. And now the Daigo Getsu shuffle will be complete, and in comes Daigo Getsu back to the mound. Ochiai back to first, Fukamizu back to right field with 1 out, and the base is empty. A valiant effort by Fukamizu on the mound as part of the Daigo Getsu shuffle. And now let's see what he can do against Pome, who has feasted on fastballs all day today. First pitch in there for strike 0-1. The 0-1, swinging a ground ball up the middle and through for a base hit. So Pome taking that fastball right up the middle from Daigo Getsu, and now has a base runner with 1 out. Huge opportunity here for Pome to get on the board here, and here is Ryo Tomazawa, the shortstop. Runner on first with 1 out. Tomazawa has some speed, so it could be a close double play if there is something on the ground. First pitch on the way in there for strike one on the fastball. First, and the 0-1 just misses low. The 1-1. Swinging a ground ball to short. Could be 2. To Nakayama. To Komasaka. To Ochiai for the double play. And a huge double play turned by Tomo-kun's defense. And it's a goose egg on the board for Pome as we go to the bottom of the second. Beautifully turned on the double play. Just what the doctor ordered. It'll be Daigo Getsu leading things off in the bottom of the second for Tomo-kun. G contact, S power. Has maximum power, by the way. And the first pitch on the way from Otani is just a bit inside for ball one. The 1-0. Swing and a foul tip into the glove for strike one. The 1-1. Just a bit inside with the sweeper there, ball two. Trying to dot that inside edge against Daigo Getsu, the 2-1 inside 3-1. Or at least trying to bait him to swing at those. Count 3-1. What does Pome want to do here on this 3-1? The pitch. Goes with the sweeper and it's popped up in the right center. Kagami takes a few steps back into his left. He makes the grab for out number one. So that brings up Shun Komasaka, the second baseman for Tomo-kun. Otani waits and delivers. In there for strike one. That's what he's wanted to do. Get it right on that inside edge. Make it tempting for him to swing at just like that, and it's 0-2. The The 0-2 from Ohtani, and that one's grounded softly over to second. Chirai has it, throws over to first in time to get Komasaka, and there's 2 gone here in the bottom of the second. So that will bring up Taro Tanakayama. Will we see a pinch hitter here for Tanakayama? Does not have a lot of options at short, but they are going to go with a pinch hitter here. They've got Samba Matsu, they've got Nubis, they've got Yamino on the bench. What will they go with here? Or are they going to go with someone here? He's really thinking about this one. And he's going to go with Eigo Yamino. So Eigo Yamino coming into this ball game to pinch hit for Tanakayama. First pitch upcoming from Ohtani. He shakes off a sign and now delivers. Swing and a drive! Way back right field! And the pinch hitter works to perfection! Ball go far! For Eigo Yamino! 2-0 Tomo-kun! Absolutely drilled into the right field stands! How far did that go? All the way to the back row of the bleachers. My, oh my. 2-0 the score, and Tomo-kun now with a little bit of a cushion heading into the third inning. So now here's Daisuke Data, and will we see a pinch hitter for him? No, we will not. So here we go. The first pitch from Ohtani on the way to Daisuke Data. We'll see if Pome wants to do a little defensive shifting here, maybe some fielder substitutions here. Pome really thinking about this one. Will he want to do something on defense here? And now Tomo-kun, now he's starting to think a little bit of what he wants to do. Taking a look at his roster, he's got Daisuke Data. He does have a little bit of power, especially with Purple Mood on him. We'll see how he does here. Pull hit, the Watch for Sluggers defense is on for Pome. The first pitch. Low for ball 1. The 1-0. Just a bit low and away, 2-0. Ohtani swipes the dirt in front of his feet. Now sets and delivers in there for strike 1. Ohtani waits, now delivers, swinging a line drive into center field. Kagami on the run, he will make the grab, and the side is retired. And Tomo-kun now 3 outs away from forcing a decisive third game in this championship. But can he get those final 3 outs from Daigo Getsu? We have seen quite a great performance from Pome so far today. He has not been shut out yet today. Will we see that here? And it will be Fukamizu back to the mound here in the top of the third. So Tomo-kun looking to try to seal the deal here with Fukamizu trying to get the save. And that means Daigo Getsu is back in right field, so there might be a bit of a hole to exploit if you're Pome. Nagase will come in to play second base as well. And now we'll see what Pome wants to do here if he wants to bring in a pinch hitter. He's got Ochiai up now. He's got Samba Matsu. He's got Horisugi on the bench. He also has Daigo Getsu with the S power, but he might stick with Ochiai here. He's got Chirai due up, Kusano in the hole. And he's going to stick with Ochiai here. And now maybe a little fielding decision here. Vanguard's going to go into center and Kagami into left as Ochiai looks at ball 1. The 1-0. Just a bit low and in, 2-0. The wind and the 2-0 to Ochiai, a bit inside this time. He's thrown 3 straight balls in that lower corner. The 3-0, and it's inside for ball 4, and Pome doesn't take the bait. So the leadoff man is on in the form of Ochiai. And now bring up Genki Chirai. And now Daigo Getsu back to the mound. Fukamizu back into right field. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Vanguard out in center field. He's not a great defender out there in center field. So anything that's hit really well might just go over Vanguard's head. Very curious about that decision right there. To not put Kagami in center field and put Vanguard out there. So now Chirai coming up to the plate. We'll see if he wants to put in a pinch hitter here. He's got Horisugi, he's got Sambamatsu ready to go. But Chirai does have red motivation that could make things a little bit tougher of a decision here for Pome here in the top of the third. What will he go with here? Does he go to the pinch hitting well? Or does he stick with Chirai? He is going to go with Horisugi. Hitoshi Horisugi will come in to pitch. And now Kagami's going to go into center field. Vanguard to right and Fukamizu into left. A little bit of a more defensive layout now for Tomokun as Horisugi looks at ball one. 1-0 in there for strike one. The 1-1 just a bit inside from Daigo. 2-1, the count, the pitch. Swinging the ground ball left side just past the diving Kusano for a base hit. Rounding second, but stopping there is Ochiai, and the first two are on here in the top of the third. And could Pome have a little bit of a rally in him here? Here is Kentaro Kusano. Horisugi will get pinch ran for, it looks like. He's got Kanohara, he's got Yabe, he's got Kamiyama. Who's he going to go with here? Because you got Kirill coming up. You got Vanguard and Kagami. What does he want to do here? He's looking at Yabe. He's looking at Kanohara. They both have the stolen base B ability, even though it might not matter too much to have those stolen base abilities. And it will be Yabe coming into pinch run. And now will we see a pinch hitter for Kusano now? This could get interesting. Nope, it's going to be Kusano coming in to hit. And Yabe will be the pinch runner. It is an absolute battle of the minds between these two. Every move is crucial in a championship game such as this, especially for Pome, who is up 1-0 and needs this win to sweep the championship. So Kusano's at the plate. Kirill is on deck. Kagami is in the hole. Watch for Slugger's defense is on. The first pitch is high for ball one. The 1-0 in there for strike one. The 1-1. He shows bunt. He gets it down. Ochiai has it. Flips to Nagase for out number one. And he advances the runners to second and third. A beautiful sacrifice bunt right there. And now a base hit could tie this ball game. Kirill looks at the ball outside 2-0. The 2-0. Line drive. Left field. Base hit. Will they test Fukamizu? Yes, they will. And he's going to score. 2-run single for Kirill Foster. We are tied at 2. A little inside out hitting for Kirill Foster to tie this ball game in the last stages. And now Pome with a chance to take the lead. And the sacrifice bunt pays off for Pome. And here is Kagami. Kirill on first with one out, the 1-0. In there for strike one. The 1-1 just a bit low, 2-1. Vanguard will move to left. Fukamizu into right. The 2-1 just a bit high for ball three. Kirill has really good speed over there at first base. He would more than likely score on any extra base hit here. The arm for Vanguard is not that great. Fukamizu has a pretty good arm. Vanguard does not have a lot of range out there in the outfield either. 3-2 the count. The pitch on the way. Swing a ground ball right side. Base hit. Fukamizu has it. He's going to try for third, and he will let him go to third. And now the go-ahead run is 90 feet away for Pome. Kuya Kagami coming through in the clutch, and now runners on the corners with one out for Vanguard. And he could send the NC State Gaming and Esports Lab into a frenzy with a big hit right here. The first pitch on the way, just missing high and in. The 1-0. In there for strike one on a high effort fastball. Pickoff attempt at first, nothing there. The 1-1. Just a bit low and in, 2-1. The 2-1. Just a bit high for ball three, and he's a ball away from loading the bases. And he gets the strike. Full count here. The pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a drive! Way back! And Pome hits a homer! Ball go far! Vanguard sending this place into a frenzy! 5-2 here in the third, and now he's 3 outs away from winning the World Championship. What a shot from Bowman Vanguard! And here is Ohtani. The first pitch on the way, missing in outside. And now we will have Fukamizu in left, Vanguard in right. The 1-0. In there for strike one. The 1-1. Just a bit inside for ball two. 2-1 from Daigo. High fly ball. Right center field. This one's back to the track, to the wall. And Kagami cannot get it. It's going to be a double for Ohtani with one out. And the hits keep coming for Pome here in the third. Here is Daisuke Data. Trying to pour on some more runs for Pome. He watches ball one go by. The 1-0. Just missing outside, 2-0. Big 5-run inning so far, and there's a line drive right to the third baseman, Kusano, and Kagami gets back in. Ohtani gets back into second just fine. So here is Ryo Tomozawa. First pitch from Daigo, misses with the two-seamer. The 1-0. Low with the fastball, 2-0. Two and 0 the count. The pitch on the way just finds the zone. 2-1. 2-1 on the way inside for ball three. Pome trying to get some more insurance runs here. Can he do so here? The 3-1 two-seamer in there for strike two on the lower edge. 3-2. Swinging a line drive. Base hit left field. Here he comes for home. He will score, and it's 6-2. And Pome running away with it here in the third. Tomozawa comes through in the clutch with an RBI single. And might that just be the run that secures him the championship? Here is Tadashi Ochiai. 6-2 the score. Here in the top of the third, Tomokun will have one more shot in the bottom of the third. It's another 6-run inning for Pome. He did so in game one, which led to his game one victory. He has done so now in game two. Will it lead him to the championship? First pitch high to Ochiai. The 1-0. 2-0. Vanguard to left, Fukamizu to right now. The 2-0. Down low for ball three. The 3-0 to Ochiai, and it's a 4-pitch walk from Daigo Getsu. Pome absolutely locked in right now. And here is Akio Yabe. There will be maybe a pinch hitter here for Yabe as Kanehara and Sambamatsu are available on the bench. They also have Nomi, who would more than likely be the second baseman, and they're going to put in Izuru Kanehara. So Kanehara coming in to pinch hit. Ochiai on first, Tomazawa on second with 2 outs. And the first pitch on the way is a bit low for ball 1. The 1-0. In there for strike 1. The 1-1. Swinging a line drive up the middle and through for a base hit. To third goes Tomazawa. He will stop there, and the bases are loaded with 2 outs. And here is Kentaro Kusano. Tomokun trying to stop the onslaught here in the top of the third. The first pitch in there for strike 1. The 0-1. High for ball 1. Nowhere to put Kusano. The 1-1 inside 2-1. Daigo Getsu stamina all but gone. Count 2-2. The pitch. Swinging a line drive up the middle and through. It's 7-2. Make that possibly 8-2. As Pome is pouring it on here in the top of the third. The first pitch way high for ball 1. As Daigo Getsu's stamina is gone. Strike 1. The 1-1. In there for strike 2. Can he get one more out? No, he can't! Ball go far for Carell! It's a double digit, top of the third! A masterpiece from Pome here in the third! And now he is 1 run away from ending this via mercy rule. Here is Kagami. Possibly the last chance here. Swing and a drive! And Pome has won! Pome is your world champion! With one of the biggest
よっしゃ
with one of the biggest onslaughts you will ever see in a third inning. Oh my goodness. Congratulations to Pome, our world champion. Oh my goodness gracious. What an absolute banger of a final we have had. And now we go down to Tully Scott with Tomokun.
What a game that was. What a series. Pome put on an absolute show this past weekend. Undefeated. You're showing a lot of emotion. What does this win mean to you?
いろんな感情があると思うんですけれども、この勝利っていうのはどんな思いがありますか？
そうですね、WBSC パープルは発売初日からずっとやっていて、なんか今まで大会本当ずっと負け続けてきていて、すごい悔しい思いをしてたんですけど、ね、今日優勝できて、なんか今までの頑張ってきて頑張り続けてきてよかったなって思います。
So I played this game since the game started, and I was struggling. I keep losing it, but I won this title, so I'm really, really happy about it.
You had incredible success this weekend, like I said, undefeated. What was the key to your success?
無敗で勝ち上がられて優勝されたと思うんですけれども、そのキーとなったポイントを教えていただきたいです。
ポイントはおそらくはその劣勢になっても ずっと平常心で動揺せずに戦えたのが勝てたポイントだと思います。
So I always try to keep my mind constantly, even the game is close.
That second game was a bit close. You were down by a couple of runs headed into the last inning. What did you tell yourself headed into that last inning to hopefully give yourself some momentum?
最後のイニングに向かう時の思いっていうのを教えていただきたいです。
トモ君が本当に強すぎて、正直2試合目は厳しいかなって思いながらやっていたので、逆にこの試合負けても次があるっていうので結構強気にいけたので、それが勝因だと思います。
So I understand he was really, really good, and the second game I thought it was be more hard game for me. But if I lose, even if I lose second game, I have third game, so I could play very, very aggressive.
You're surrounded by some of the best esports Power Pros players in the world around you. How has this past weekend, the past couple of days, been for you, not just from a competitive standpoint, but also just as an experience as a whole?
その世界中から集まった e スポーツの選手たちと一緒に過ごしたこの数日間っていうのはどのような経験であったり思い出になりましたか？
そうですね、海外のプレイヤーの方々と直接話すのは初めてだったんですけども、本当に皆さん温かくてフレンドリーですごい楽しい時間を過ごさせていただきました。
So this is the first time I speak to the foreign players, but everyone's really, really kind and nice. So I had a great experience with them.
To anyone watching back home, do you have anything to say? Any words?
日本で見られてた方もいると思うんですけれども、その方たちに向けて何かありますか？
はい、日本は今月曜日の早朝ですごい忙しい時間だと思うんですけども、見ていただきありがとうございます。パワープロがこれからも世界大会が開かれてもっと盛り上がっていくといいなって多分パワープロのプレイヤーの皆さん思ってると思いますので、引き続きパワープロを応援していただければと思います。
So thank you to all of the Japanese people who watched this game. Even the Japan is now the Monday morning, early morning. But I want to say thank you to all of them, and I hope the Power Pro is more expanding not only in Japan but also globally.
I think it is definitely. After the show these players Pome put on this past weekend, your 2025 World Finals champion Pome.
Man, what an absolute performance from Pome, going undefeated in the World Finals. What a game. What a game that was. Holy moly. And what a tournament that we have had this entire weekend. We've seen the best of WBSC eBaseball Power Pros this weekend. Oh my goodness. So what a performance by Pome, who will be going back to Japan with some serious bragging rights, becoming the latest world champion of WBSC eBaseball Power Pros. And what a journey for them, and what a way for them to win it here in Raleigh. And you gotta commend Tomo-kun for an absolutely fantastic performance as well. He was phenomenal throughout this whole entire tournament. He has put on some hitting clinics as well. He is an absolutely fantastic player, and we can't wait to see more from him in the future. So as we wrap up here, let's go down to our next interview, and it's Tolly Scott here now with Tomo-kun.
I'm with our second place winner, Tomo-kun. You put on a great show this weekend. You have a lot to be proud of. How proud of you are you of yourself for making it this far in the World Finals?
決勝まで本当に素晴らしいパフォーマンスしてこられたと思うんですけれども、自分をどのように称えるというか、今の気持ち教えていただきたいです。
そうですね、ここまで来ることができて本当に良かったですし、最後は勝ちたかったですけど 自分の強さが全然足りなくてバッティングは本当に今まで一番いいぐらい状態が良かったし、ボールもしっかり見えたし、自分のやりたいことほとんどできて、ただ投球がピッチングがどうしてもやっぱうまくいかなかったので、でも本当にここまで来れて本当に良かったですし、でも1位になりたかったです。ありがとうございます。
So I'm glad to be in the final. But my batting is not that good. Oh, sorry. My batting is very, very good, but my pitching was not that good. So I need to improve something, but I'm glad to be at the final.
You see the support you have all around you, all of the players cheering for you, having your back, all the players, people, fans watching back home. What does that mean to have a support system like this?
いろんな会場にいる方もそうですし、日本からも応援があったと思うんですけれども、こういう応援ということに対して、どのように感じられてますか？
本当にアメリカに来て初めて会った方とかたくさん、ね、アメリカにもいるしっていうところですごいみんな優しいし、本当に楽しくて、本当に会ったばかりなのに本当にみんなもうすごいいい友達というか、最高のパワープロ一緒に楽しめる、友達を見つけれて本当に嬉しいですし、でその人たちがみんな励ましてくれて、本当にそれで泣いちゃったんですけど、それとあと自分の本当に大切な友達もたくさん応援してくれてて、その子たちに優勝を届けたかったんですけど、本当にみんなに申し訳ないし、だからこそ最後の回は諦めずに攻撃したかったんですけど、攻撃まで、回せなくて、最後まで食らいつく姿を見せたかったんですけど、本当に悔しいです。はい、絶対またリベンジします。
So there are so many players I first met, but everyone is so nice. So I made a good friend in this tournament, and also a lot of people cheer for me in Japan, and I feel sorry to them. But I will definitely come next year and revenge too, and I will definitely come and win the title next year.
What do you have to say to those friends and family watching back home right now?
日本にいる家族であったり友達に伝えたいことなどありますか？
はい、本当にたくさんの連絡をくれて、いっぱい僕のことを励ましてくれて、みんなのおかげでここまで来れました。そして本当にそれだけじゃなくて、ここにいるみんなのことも本当に愛してますし、本当に大好きなんで、これからもみんなと一緒に、そして友達も含めて、みんなの思いを次こそは絶対世界一っていう最高のプレゼントをみんなに届けられるように、絶対これからも自分が次は絶対世界一になりますし、本当にここにいるみんなのおかげで本当に最高に楽しくゲームができました。本当にここに来れてよかったです。本当にみんな大好きです。ありがとうございます。
So my friend and my family always contacted me and encouraged me, and also the players, all of the players encouraged me, and I want to say thank you to all of the players and all of the stuff. I will definitely come back next year and win the title.
We are excited to see that you put forth a great effort this weekend, and you have a lot to be proud of. Tomokun is our second place winner.
He want to say one more.
すみません、やっぱ本当に何よりそれこそやっぱ家族に本当にここまで本当支えてくれてありがとうってちゃんとありがとうって言いたいですし、本当に感謝の気持ちでいっぱいなので、本当に次は絶対に世界一になります。本当にいつもありがとうございます。
So I just want to thank you to my family, always supported me, and I promise to them that I will definitely be the world champion next year.
Those are great words, Tomokun. Stay tuned for the awards ceremony. We will present awards very soon.
Oh man, what an effort there by everybody here in this tournament. There is a lot that everyone can be proud of in this tournament. Everyone down from first place down to last place. Everyone here has a lot to be proud of. And I could not be prouder myself as a person, as the commentator, seeing these elite players go at it this weekend. Man, it has been an absolutely fantastic weekend of WBSC eBaseball Power Pros action. And man, oh man, what a weekend it was. Congratulations again to Pome as our champion of the WBSC eBaseball Series 2025 World Finals, taking second place, a valiant second place, a fantastic second place is Tomo-kun. And for the first time, a United States player will be on the podium. It will be Compass in third place. Oh my goodness. What a performance by all of our top three, all of our players just throughout the whole entire weekend. And we'd also like to thank everybody that has tuned in throughout this entire weekend. We have had a lot of people tune in throughout the entire tournament. USA Finals, Super Round, Knockout Rounds. We thank you all for tuning in as well. So as we wrap up a phenomenal weekend to wrap up this year's WBSC eBaseball Series, we'd like to thank our friends at NC State University here in Raleigh for being fantastic hosts throughout the weekend, to WBSC and USA Baseball for organizing this event, to the players for the fierce and friendly competition we've seen, and to everyone in front of and behind the cameras for everything they have done to make this weekend exemplary for everyone involved. We give our sincere thanks and gratitude to them. And also a special thanks to the city of Raleigh. All right, so for the final time this weekend, we would like to thank everyone for watching. Thank you to our sponsor at Visit Raleigh, and for everyone here at the North Carolina State Gaming and Esports Lab in Raleigh, North Carolina, United States. I have been Robert Tomlinson, the voice of the WBSC eBaseball Series, signing out. Take care, everyone. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more in the future for the WBSC eBaseball Series. Let's go to the award ceremony right now.
Thanks, Robert. I'm here with our representatives from WBSC, NC State, and USA Baseball. After a great weekend that we saw some of the best Power Pros players in the world battle out for the title of world champion, we are going to announce some awards. So first, WBSC would like to present an award to the local organizing committee, USA Baseball. And next, for hosting the tournament, Cody from NC State for having a great show at the NC State Gaming and Esports Lab. All right, it's time to hand out the medals to the players. In third place, he won the USA Finals tournament on Friday, and then he put on a great outing this past weekend. We have Compass representing the United States. Next, we have our runner-up finisher. Our second place finisher put on a great show in the World Championship Finals, Tomokun. And next, we have the champion, the World Finals champion, Pome. It was a great weekend of Power Pros action. We saw some incredible games, some incredible plays, incredible players from all across the world. We can't wait to do it again next year. So to everyone watching back home, in person, online, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.